friends. Logger and I are back again this week with another story for you. This one is called Franklin Rides a Bike, and it's written by Pauletta Burgess, and it's illustrated by Brenda Clark. So we are going to read about Franklin. Logger can't ride a bike, so we're just going to read about it. Right, buddy? Okay. Franklin could swim underwater and hit a home run. He knew how to climb the monkey bars and pump himself high on the swings. But Franklin had a problem. He couldn't ride his bike without his training wheels. In the spring, all of Franklin's friends had training wheels on their bikes. Beaver was the brave one. She took her extra wheels off first. She practiced and practiced. Then she went to the park to show off. "Look at me," she shouted. "I can ride my bike all by myself." Franklin watched Beaver ride around in circles. It wasn't long before Beaver could signal with one paw and hold onto the handlebars with the other. Soon everyone but Franklin could ride without training wheels. "We're going on a picnic," said Bear. "Come on." Franklin was worried that his friends would make fun of his training wheels. "I'm not hungry," Franklin fibbed. He went home to eat his lunch all by himself. Afterwards, Franklin asked his mother to help take the training wheels off his bike. He wanted to ride all by himself. He sat on his bike, and his mother gave him a push. Franklin wibbled and wobbled and teetered and tottered. Then he fell into the flower bed. "Oh, no! I can't do it myself," he said. "I'm never riding this bike again." Look. For the rest of the week, Franklin felt left out. He watched as his friends rode off without him. They were becoming great explorers on their bikes, weren't they, Logger? Look, they're taking a ride, and they're fishing. They even went to the ice cream stand. They're having a great time. On Saturday, Franklin's friends zoomed by his house. "That looks like fun," said Franklin's mother. "I can't ride without my training wheels," answered Franklin. "Did you give it your best effort?" she asked. "Well, maybe I'll try one more time." What do you think? Franklin sat on his bike. "It's tippy," he cried. His mother held on to the seat. "Try it. I won't let it go until you tell me to." Franklin pedaled while his mother guided the bike from behind. He felt unsteady and even unsure. "I'm going to fall," he said, and he stopped pedaling. "Riding a bike is difficult," said his mother, "but you can't give up just because it's frustrating." "It's too hard for me," said Franklin. "It was easy for my friends." "Do you think everything comes easy for them?" she asked. Franklin had to think about that. What do you think? Do you know? Okay. Franklin went to the park. He saw Beaver struggling to swing on the monkey bars. Each time she got to the third rung, she fell into the sand below. "No, Beaver," said Bear. "Do it like this. It's easy." "Easy for you," said Beaver. She tried one more time and fell again. "Maybe tomorrow," she grumbled. Franklin remembered when Badger learned to swim. She was afraid to put her head underwater. "It's easy," Franklin said. "Just do this." Badger had sputtered and struggled and cried. It took her a long time to feel good in the water. Now she could swim from one end of the pond to the other. You like the water, don't you, Logger? Logger likes to swim. Franklin thought about the first time Fox played ball. He couldn't hit the ball at all, But he tried, and one day, Fox got a home run. Yay! Just then, Porcupine came by. She moved very slowly. She pointed to the pads on her knees and wrists and elbows. They make me feel funny, she said, but they keep me safe. That's it, cried Franklin. He hurried home. Look, Log, look. Franklin put on padding. He lined the walk with old pillows. Oh my goodness. I'm ready to try again, said Franklin. And his mother said, now I won't worry if I fall. Franklin sat on his bike and his mother held on to the seat. Franklin wibbled and wobbled and teetered and tottered. He fell many times, but he never gave up, Logger. He never gave up. No. Then it happened. Franklin told his mother, let go. He didn't veer into the bushes, and he didn't crash. Yay, his mother said, way to go. Franklin was thrilled. Finally, he was riding his bike all by himself. I can do it, he shouted. Franklin rode to the park to show his friends. That's really awesome, huh? Look at me, he called. Franklin tried to signal with one hand like Beaver, but he toppled over. I think I'll work on that next, he said. Not everything is as easy as it looks. The end. That was a fun story about Franklin riding his bike, wasn't it? Not everything is as easy as it seems, is it? No. Well, friends, that's the end of another story for this week. We sure hope that you enjoyed the sunshine yesterday, and we hope that you are keeping safe and keeping your distance and wearing your masks. And don't remember what Logger says. Don't forget to wash your paws. Bye.